back-to-back huge wins. I mean, last night obviously a little more stressful, I guess. But just to see this energy from this team, to carry over, from last weekend, carry into this weekend. I mean, how great is that to see things kind of come together for this program?
Yeah, I think every year is a different journey, and so we have to figure out the identity of what this team is, shore up a little bit of the pitching and defense side. We got good juju on the hitting side and base running side. Can we flip that to the pitching and defense? So I thought today was great with Mimi and Em and McKenna finishing it out, and just got some good vibes. And that's the journey of a season, and just to stay in it, and super cool to see those moments.
I guess the journey of, the fifth inning today, the first frame, it's 20 minutes long, and there's those calls and stuff like that. And then, at the bottom, the game ends. I guess, talking about, the resiliency, the focus in that, and then just, I guess it paying off in the bottom frame.
Yeah. I just think that, fighting for Emma. I mean, Emma's done so much for this program, and she hasn't really got a lot of moments, and then all of a sudden she's getting taken advantage of a little bit in some calls, and the ball off the foot and then turns into a base hit, and you're like, man, this kid has done so much. So you want to fight in that moment, and the whole team does, because they just want it for her. So I think it's pretty cool that you can see everyone in support of her, and then to get the momentum going on the backside of that inning and being able to finish it, and then have Kennedy be able to get that swing off. So super cool. And we know what Kennedy's power is, which is so fun, and to we got a moment right now, and then it happens. It's like seeing a crystal ball. But yeah, really fun for us.
With the pitching room and stuff like that, it's it's been a different year for them and stuff like that. What's the support been like between all of them and stuff like that? As you mentioned, a moment today where everyone got behind each other. What's the support been like just through this entire season?
I mean, I think we're still figuring it out. I know that it seems like we should have things figured out by this point, but this is usually when you start getting into ACC play, you figure out how to win 3 games, and how to win the series, how to finish series, how to go back-to-back days. There's just such a big learning curve. So you find out who you are in your pre-conference season, and then you find out how to manage that in conference season. And so we're still learning a bit of that. So I think they're still surprising themselves. And so I think that, I really like how Danley's coming out. I like her ability to change speeds. I think that's a big thing for us. And she gets more comfortable in her roles. We know what Kenny's capable of doing. So Mimi did a great job today. So now comfortable with those roles and where they're at. Then you're going to start to see them really support each other. So they're just trying to figure themselves out a bit more. And me too. Yeah.
So, Coach, Mimi came out, and I asked her about getting those ground balls. And the first 3 innings, she was really getting, ground balls. And is that how you want her to pitch slow to get those ground balls, or is that more just like what happened tonight?
I think she's got a really good drop ball. She has a really good rise ball. It's just what we need, in our pitching repertoire right now is, someone that can go to, give us some ground balls. I think Kat and Mac and Allie Dubois last year were so great with that. And so I think in Mimi's development in her 4 years, she's got all these tools, but we have to really understand who you are and what you can do right now, and we'll continue to grow on that. So today it worked out really well for us.
Did you have her on any type of pitch count, or Mimi I'm talking about? So you just came in the 4th and just wanted to just take her out just when she was running into adversity? Or?
Yeah, I mean, that's the longest she's thrown for us, so okay. I don't think you can go and be like, oh, we'll finish the game. At some point, you did a really good job, and, we got other arms in there that can help us in certain situations, and Emma's got a really good rise ball, so you'll be able to utilize that. So it was just more of using our full staff.
Everyone knows how talented Kenny is, and she came in today and was, last year she was awesome, and she came in today and she looked really a lot like 2023 McKenna Reed.
Yeah.
Do you think she's kind of getting more into her groove now and kind of getting to where she can do that on a more consistent basis?
Yeah, I mean, we'd hope so, that we see spots of it here and there, but it's different to be throwing every single day and to be exposed every single day. So, by developing some other pitches and working that and then trying to understand how to throw them and when to throw them, I still think we're kind of figuring that piece out. So again, I go back to we're just in the start of our ACC series, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Although I don't count last weekend because it was so cold. I don't think that's a real thing to go on, but it's good to see today. So we'll see in 3 weeks from now when we start managing the load of the 3 days in a row.
I think Jason Beecham has like 5 walks in the last couple of games. Do you think other teams are going to start kind of pitching around her a little bit and being a little bit more careful with her? Do you think you need to talk to her about, because she's really good about taking pitches?
She has a really good eye in the zone, so she knows what she wants to do. She's a very mature hitter, so she knows what she's looking for. I think that, I don't know if they're pitching around her because, you got a lot of people in that lineup right now that can do something. So I think they're just trying to challenge her a little bit in certain areas. And but I mean, gosh, I mean, she's just having such a great year, and you just, as you guys will get to know her, I mean, she is just someone you want to put your arms around because she's just a great human.
Perfect. Thank you guys.